Hey everybody, this is Greg Gossett from Gossett Trading and Mentoring, and today is Monday, July 1st, 2024. Happy first day of July. Hey, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. Had a really good example of a higher low V2 today, intraday on Nike, that I'd like to share with you. One of my very favorite setups, and one of the reasons it's my favorite setup is that a higher low much more than average will lead to a leg up. Buying a lower low more times than not will just bounce and then it will come back. But if that higher low holds, that's what can lead to a longer leg up. And I'll show you this here on Nike on the 5 minute. So let me bring your attention to the green line here and the green line here. This is considered the value zone. Anything within the value zone is a buyable area as long as you have the right setup. So this is called a higher low V2. Now the first requirement for a higher low V2 or V1 is that we first need to close below the value zone. You can see we clearly close below the green line here. The second requirement is we need to rally into the value zone. And then the third requirement is that we need to pull back and then create a V1 or a V2. A V2 consists of 3 bars, bar 1, 2, and 3. Bar 2 goes below bar 1's low and closes above bar 1's close. So I got long here at 75.08. Now, the reason it's called a higher low V1 or V2 is this low here is higher than this low here. Wouldn't you agree? This is higher here than it is here. And you can see the lower low bounced, but then pulled back. The higher low created a trend. So when I get long, and I got long at 75.08, first thing I always do is I place a 2 ATR emergency stop below my entry. This is this red line here. This is my worst case scenario. If it gets down to there, no matter if it's the first bar or 5 bars later, doesn't matter, I'm immediately out. Then I place my end of bar stop. My end of bar stop is going to be much closer, and you can see how close it is here on Nike. I placed it at 74.92. Once I got long, if it closes below halfway of the washout bar, this V2, if it closes below 74.92, then statistically, more often than not, it's going to head down, but it should hold there. So again, got long 75.08, placed my emergency stop 2 ATRs below, placed my end of bar stop just to close below 74.92. So these are all defensive, the emergency stop and the end of the day stop. Let's talk about the profit. Well, my maximum allowed loss here on the trade is 2 ATRs. So my profit target is going to be twice that, or 4 ATRs all the way up here at the green line. So I want to have an asymmetrical risk to reward ratio. If I'm willing to lose 2 ATRs, I better be willing to make at least 4 ATRs or more on the upside. So again, close below the value zone, come into the value zone, pull back. We tested the -1 ATR channel, which makes this even a better trade. And what also makes it a better trade is that we went from red to green on the elder impulse. This is very important. Red to green is very strong. It means momentum's heading down, trends down, but the very next bar, momentum is heading up and trend change to up. So this is, I'm going to do a full video on this. I know I've been talking about it, but lots of confluences. Higher low V2, rejection of the -1 ATR channel, red to green on the impulse system. And we headed up, nice, nice, nice. Then we pulled back, and I want to bring your attention to this bar here. Look at this bar. We went down and touched literally halfway of that washout bar. We didn't close below it, because if we had, that would have gotten me out of the trade, but we did not close below it. So the halfway of the washout bar really does, it's an important support level, and it was super supportive. Well, then we just took off. We took off. I did hit my profit target up here at 76.58. So I was risking about 75 cents on the downside. And I made, well, just about right, about $1.49 to the upside, twice what my emergency stop was. So I hope this was helpful. If it is helpful, I'd appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up. It really does help out the channel. And if you'd like to learn more about my trading, there's 3 ways you can do it. One, on Saturday, you can come to my weekend review podcast on YouTube, where I talk about all the swing trades, the daily swing trades, the weekly swing trades that I've made over the past week, when I entered, why I entered, what was the strategy, how I'm going to manage the position going forward. And then I also talk about the trades, the levels that I'm looking for the next week on the symbol that I go over on that Saturday. So I think you'll find it helpful. I think you'll learn a lot. I go into a lot more depth than I do on these short videos here. Second, if you'd like, I do teach private one-on-one lessons. I've taught students from all over the world. I teach a 15-hour one-on-one course where I teach you all of the strategies that I use. I teach you step-by-step how to utilize these strategies. And I'll tell you, if you take the course with me, I promise you, you are going to know a lot when you are finished and be a much better trader. And then thirdly, I have an online course, very affordable online course on udemy.com, the link's in the description, where I teach you step-by-step how to trade the deep dip buy stock trading strategy. So no matter what any of those 3, you're going to learn a lot. And I guess that's it for today. I appreciate you being here, everyone. I really do. And on the way out here, I have to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
U.S. government required disclaimer. Stock, options, futures, and forex trading is not appropriate for everyone. While there is a potential for large rewards, there is also a substantial risk of loss associated with trading. The material in this video or live broadcast is not geared towards any particular individual or to any particular financial situation and is not intended to meet the particular investment objectives of any viewer. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Any and all information contained in, implied, or referenced by this video or live broadcast is not to be construed as investment advice, and no representation is made that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast is an investment or financial advisor or is registered or authorized to give any financial advice. We are publishers and educators only. Therefore, the various producers of this video or live broadcast will not accept liability for any loss or damage of any kind which may arise either directly or indirectly out of the use of any of this material, including any loss of profit. No representation is made that any account or investment will or is likely to achieve the profit or losses demonstrated. We recommend consultation with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment decision. This video or live broadcast is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell any security, financial instrument, or financial product of any kind. Notice is hereby given that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast or their clients may have an interest in any security, financial instrument, or financial product mentioned or referenced. Any simulated or hypothetical performance result depicted does not represent actual trading and therefore may under or overcompensate for the impact of various market factors such as lack of liquidity. Thank you.